Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're re-reviewing Freecol, or Free Colonization if you want to call it that. I reviewed this game before, and for a while this was my most popular video. And for a while it still is very popular. Eventually I released FreeCiv and it eventually caught up to the number of views Freecol had, and is now way past it. Still, Freecol is one of my most popular videos, and being that I re-reviewed FreeCiv, let's re-review Freecol because I think I can do better. Now, the game is based off Colonization, which is made by the same people who made Civilization. This game was not as big of a hit, though. Colonization is available on Steam for $7, if anyone is interested, but we're here to talk about Freecol, so let's get right to it. Now, you can play as many different countries, but unlike FreeCiv, they have certain perks over each other, and you can make certain ones active. There are also Indians which you can choose to be their friend or try to kill them, like what the Europeans did, except for France, of course. Moving on, the goal of the game is to rebel against your mother nation, start a revolution sort of thing. At random times, the country adds things to its army, such as powerful ships, infantry, and cannons. The longer you wait, the more formidable the army is to face. However, if you rebel early, you will be overpowered because you won't have enough army to win the rebellion. Along with that, there's also random tax increases due to certain acts, and you can choose to either accept or rebel it. Now, if you rebel it, there will be a bigger army presence, and after a while, it will sort of count as a rebellion, and they will sort of lay waste to you, unless you have an army, of course. Now, to get a bigger army and more money, so you can support yourself, you need to colonize and build cities. Then, use people to produce certain goods. Certain people are better for jobs than others. The least productive person is a petty criminal, and then an indentured servant, and after that, a free colonist. After a free colonist rank, the person can become a person who has a certain talent over everyone else. For example, a lumberjack can produce more wood than a regular free colonist or anyone else who tries to do it. And, leveling up from petty criminal to indentured servant to free colonist can also be through leveling up, this sort of thing, and it takes time and experience. So it's a good idea to keep a certain person on their same job, as they will eventually level up and become better at their job. Overall, the game isn't as big of a challenge as, say, FreeCiv, even on easy difficulty, but still has the same amount of playability. I mean, you can do almost anything with this game, and it's easily moddable. Just like FreeCiv. Now, I mean, you could probably develop new nations to develop new textures for it. It's a very open game that allows itself to be edited in any way you want it to be. So that's pretty cool. You can also create your own custom maps, which in my first game review, I forgot to mention that altogether because no script and everything. Now, even now, I'm still sort of half doing script, like, I wrote about half the script and half of it I forgot, but don't worry. Luckily, I have these great skills of making stuff up on the fly. Now, along with creating your own textures and creating your own characters and creating your own maps, you can also change pretty much every single aspect of the game inside the game, like more than Freecol and FreeCiv would be able to do anyway. Want to get rid of the Indian presence altogether? Sure, you can do that. You want to make sure you're the only one starting in the game? Sure. You want to make sure you have an unlimited amount of money and that your mother country won't be able to tax you? Sure, you can really do anything with this game, and it can make it as easy as possible. So if you really feel frustrated or anything, had a bad day, well, you can dominate the world, the colonial world anyway, in Freecol. But again, overall, this game is really good. I really like it. It's a very big and broad game that gives you many options in order to work with, and really just a lot of ways you can just go about with this game. And I like that. I mean, that and FreeCiv are probably the two free-to-play games that probably have the most playability, or the most amount of gameplay. I mean, you can play it for millions of years, and you would still find new stuff every single time. No two games are the same. And that is really cool. So if you want to download the game for yourself, I'll provide a link in the description. And anyway, if you want to see upcoming videos and game reviews, well, subscribe to my channel and check out the later on and free-to-play week. But anyway, yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.